Hello everyone, I'm Esh. How's it going? Welcome back to Esh's lab here in the Feed the Beast mod pack. We're getting wet from the farm's sprinklers, which is fantastic because I personally think that I look pretty fucking majestic whenever rain is washing over me. Take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. Gratuitous sexual. Alright, perfect intro. That was just as awkward and disgusting as usual. So as you can see, I've expanded the farm out a little bit in between episodes. Not a lot, just enough to fill in this area a bit more with the seeds that I got from picking them up. And then I just made another. I got this sprinkler running. I decided, you know what, we can just fill this bad boy up with wheat eventually. And that's pretty much it for the farm. I did add a tool rack here so I can keep my scythe and my hoe in it. I can put it back right here. And that's about it. We can look in here, see our yield so far. Not a lot, really. Not a whole lot. Not as much as I thought we would have by now. But at the same time, I haven't really been tending it very much. Like right now this thing is fully grown, pretty much. Let's see if everything is grown. Yeah, everything is grown. I can get my scythe, or sickle, rather, and just go to town on this thing. Boom. Oops, I didn't mean to. Apparently that. What the hell's going on here? These actually. Oh, I'm on creative mode from the camera thing. God damn it. Why didn't you guys tell me I was cheating? Why did you guys tell me? Well, we've wasted a few. That's for fucking sure. Now we can, though. Boom. You gotta be sure that you don't get too far, though, with this thing, because it'll take out those cotton plants as well. And for these over here closer to this thing, I'll just hit it with my hand. And as you can see, we're getting a bunch. Alright, so we got to put down the seeds again. We'll fill it back up. We got cucumbers. We got tomatoes. We got blueberries. So put these tomatoes down. 4, 5, 6. Cucumbers. I don't want to put more than one row of them, even though I have a ton of seeds. Blueberries I'll put over here. There we go. Cucumbers, blackberries. Perfect. There we go. And raspberries. Delicious. I don't know that I've ever had a raspberry, actually. I don't think I have. And I feel like I would remember the experience of having a raspberry, but I don't remember having one ever in my life, which feels like it's weird. It feels like it's weird to me. All right, so let's go ahead and put the sweet corn here in this little open area. And what else do we have? Surely we have more seeds here. I think we didn't actually have more, but I just filled in the rest with these extra seeds, which is okay, I guess. Let's see, cucumbers. I'll just fill it in with these blackberry seeds, I guess. Look at this. Jesus Christ, this is a lot. And then I'll put the cucumbers there. Okay, the whole thing is now full, running. We do have a little space here. I'm going to put cotton here at some point. Let's go ahead and get these cotton. The cotton grows crazy fast, by the way. Alright, let's go put all this stuff up. Put the seeds in here. And then the rest go in to the yield chest, where we put all the stuff that we get from the actual crops. We would have more of things like, I think, the sweet corn and stuff if I hadn't destroyed a few plants worth. But that's fine. It's fine. Let's put our helmet on, and let's get to work for what we're doing today. Let's put our scythe up, and I'll introduce you to the rest of the stuff that I did in the off time. Mostly it's mining. I spent a lot of time mining because I needed. Honestly, for some reason, I thought I needed 16 diamonds. So I just went to town finding diamonds down in the mines, but I really only need 11. because that's what we need to make a quarry, right? So I've got 17 now, and actually, if you just keep one diamond and you go mining, just keep one and go mining, and then find this mimicite stuff from the mimicry mod, you can just make infinite diamonds with it. If you can find eight mimicry for each diamond, that's how much you need. It's freaking great. It's kind of overpowered actually. So I put in, I probably found like maybe 11 or 12 diamonds, and then about 5 or 6 of these diamonds are made from mimicite. It's fucking brilliant. And that said, I think we need to go ahead and make this quarry before we forget, because that is our main agenda today, is to get the quarry up and running. And that's not the only thing we can't just build the quarry and then go on our way. We have to build the quarry, figure out how we're going to power the quarry, and get it going. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole fucking thing. Let's go ahead and build. Okay, we're going to need some cobblestone. We're going to need some wood. And we're going to need some gold. I'm also been trying to, look at all this stuff. I've been trying to process ore and so forth. And this is what we've got so far. And we'll run out of room. We'll run straight out of room. Which is a good thing, really, if you think about it. The fact that we have so much ore that we already have a full chest of processed ore. And we still have a full chest of unprocessed ore. So it's nuts. I've been mining my ass off. And this hammer, Mighty Keith, has been going to town. He's been doing work, let me just say. He has been mighty. That's for fucking sure. And then, of course, I've added to our tool army, Dirt Diggler's back. That's right, Dirt Diggler is back. Best fucking shovel ever. It is it's actually what the hell is it called? Excavator. So it does like the hammer, where it does a 3x3 block of dirt or gravel or whatever. It's pretty excellent. I just got tired of digging with my hand dirt that I found in mining, so I built one of those. It's made out of iron and stone. It's made out of iron for reinforced, and then stone for stone bound. And I haven't upgraded it at all because it doesn't really matter that much. So what else do we need? We need gears, and we need wood. So let's just go ahead and do this, okay? 3 more diamonds. Ugh. Tragic that we had to use all these diamonds. Alright, and we're at last piece. Ba-da! Quarry done. Sweet. Now we need a few other things. We need pipes, right, to pipe stuff out. We need some chests to hold the stuff. And we need, what the hell else do we need? We need a power source, that's right. Now I'm thinking we might be able to get away with using the magmatic engine we have downstairs for this thing. What do you guys think about that shit? You probably love it. You probably fucking love it. Alright. What I'm thinking actually though is we should maybe build an additional magmatic engine and just use that one. Because I feel like we have enough materials now that we can just start building shit, you know? Magmatic. Oops, that's not what it is. It's this thing up here. Magmatic dynamo. Let's make another one of these motherfuckers. Unnecessary cussing, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was unnecessary. Okay, Invar gears and so forth. Let's go ahead and make one then. We need some silver and Invar. We only need one. Oh, that's not silver. We only need 1 silver. And a bunch of Invar actually. Where's the Invar at? Invar. Almost a stack of Invar. Beautiful. Let's see how we make this gear. It's it's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's iron with Invar around it, like so. Invar gear. How many do we need? 2. 2 Invar gears coming fucking up. Oh yes. Once we get this thing up and running, our life is going to be so much easier. I'm never going to have to go down in the mines again. I can just concentrate on other stuff. Yeah. So I'm hoping these transfer pipes are actually going to work. Since we have the transfer node things, these over here, still have 2 of these transfer nodes. I'm hoping, it does say items on it, so I'm hoping that it'll work like the pipes, the buildcraft pipes would normally. and we can just pop those things onto it, and it should be even, it may even be even better. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know if it'll hook to the top of the quarry though, so we'll have to see. Let's see here, because the transfer pipes I think act more like a pump than an actual pipe, and I'm not sure it's gonna work. Oh, you son of a bitch! Now, I should note that whenever I'm on for hours and hours and hours by myself, I'm not recording, just doing works, just working on getting. Look at this. Let's get to sleep and murder these guys. Anyway, back. Catch on by, you piece of shit. I'll be working for hours on getting ready for the next episode in between recording, and I will hardly ever get a zombie at the door. But whenever I'm recording, it seems like every 2 seconds there's a zombie beating on the door, and that's why I actually moved the bear traps from over there over towards the front of our doors, so that maybe it'll stop them, deter them a little bit. As you can see, so far, not so good, really. So far, they're still pounding on my door like a bunch of undead salesmen, fucking just penetrating my patience with their big, fat knocking. Anyway. Anyway, okay, magmatic engine is what we're making. We need silver, and I think we need redstone, don't we? Yeah, we need 3 redstone total. So let's go ahead and get 3 redstone. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, with the silver in the middle equals a redstone transmission coil. That goes on the top. This goes on the bottom. Invar goes somewhere. I don't fucking remember. What else do we need? Oh, it's just the Invar, okay. We'll put this here and here. Get some Invar ingots going. There we go. This stuff is actually really cheap to make. So once we get our system up and running in a power station, it should be really easy to get a bunch of engines going. As long as we have the most expensive part of the power plan that I have is to use the ender tanks to pump in lava from the nether, but those are pretty expensive. We're gonna need a bunch of things for that, so we'll have to go on a nether adventure, which are the fucking worst adventures for me. I don't know about you guys, you probably love it because it's the worst, really. I hate the nether. Okay, now we got a magmatic dynamo specifically made to power the quarry, but it does come to my attention that normally in the past, whenever I would use the engines, the old engines, like the coal-powered ones and so forth, that I would need to cover the entire thing, like have like 4 engines powering it just to get a moderate amount of speed from the quarry. I'm hoping that this magmatic dynamo gives out enough power on its own to power the quarry enough at a moderate speed. But if it doesn't, we might have to come back and get the one downstairs, maybe make another one, etc., etc. It could be an issue. It could be an ordeal, but we're gonna figure it out after the fact. So I've got this thing. All I need is magma, of course, and that should be it, because we should be able to just pop this thing right next to the quarry. So now we just need to figure out where we want to put the quarry. So that's something. Now I'm tempted to go a little bit to the north. Oops. Or even the this way. As you can see, we haven't explored too much, which is really good because we've added a couple mods that add stuff to the game, and any of the chunks we would have loaded beforehand wouldn't have had any of that stuff in it. So I want to go to a new chunk over here maybe and start there, because then the quarry will pick up all the new stuff that we've added since we began the series, as well as all the normal stuff that we already had. So I'm thinking we'll go over here and explore. We only need one more thing, I think, to build, and that is the landmarks. The landmark torches. Let's get a transfer node. Let's get both of these transfer nodes. We need some chests and some landmarks. Perfect. So let's go ahead and build 4 chests, at least. Four 4 chests and some landmarks. And put this stuff up. There we go. And for landmarks, all we need is... I'm going to make 4, even though we only need 2, really. They are a little bit wonky, and I'm pretty sure they've continued to be wonky. Because the mod maker's actually fixing basic problems with their mod is usually not the things that they do. They always go for, like, adding new shit. Alright, let's go ahead and put 4 of these bad boys in here. 4 of these bad boys in here. 4 of these bad boys in here. And we got a landmark for Buildcraft. Fucking, what a wonderful, beautiful day it is. We've got everything we need. Until I forget, so I'm 100. Every single adventure, I'm 100% sure that I've forgotten something because it's the truth. All right, let's take a look at our map. Okay, so it's pretty far over here actually, so we can just keep walking for a little bit. Oh, look at this! Look at this guy. He's just asking to be murdered mercilessly. Come here. I don't even like your hat, but I want it in my collection. Which is kind of sick, really, if you think about it. Never gonna wear that hat. Why would I kill him for it? I don't know. It's just part of the thing. It's part of the thrill of the hunt. Says every serial killer ever. I'm gonna kill you too for your hat, even though I don't want to wear that one. See, I've got this thing. I've got this hat on right now. But, it's kind of hard to see with my helmet. But if I look at it, it's kind of hard to see in general because of the way my head moves when I look. But you can see it's like a headset. I'm talking to you guys through this headset. Actually, this is a professional recording headset. Okay, let's go back to this. Alright, bronze. Alright, let's go ahead. I'll come back when I find the perfect spot for this quarry. What a beautiful forest. Let me desecrate it with a gigantic hole. Oh, a zombie baby. This is an omen. This forest needs to burn. Needs to fucking burn. And by burn, of course, I mean I need to desecrate it with huge gaping chasms of quarried excellence. What is this? What is this? Strawberry seed. I don't need this. I don't need this shit. Got plenty of strawberry seeds back at home on the Esh Labs farm. The agricultural sect of Esh Labs. So what we... Oh, look at this. I have to get those, actually. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place our landmarks in a nice square area. Though the downside, of course, to this, the fact that we had to go so far away, and it's not that far, really. Look at this. Here's our base. This is where we are. So it's not a big deal, really. But we will have to walk this way every time we want to come check on the quarry. Which is okay, really. Look at all those fucking pumpkins over there. I'm going to have to go get those. Here we go. We're going to place some landmarks, guys. We're going to place some damn landmarks. Okay, so one here would be good. Then we got to line them up so that it's directly... I kind of want to get rid of this... I don't know about this. I think I'm going to cut through this tree, though. And I'm going to put one here. Oh, look at this freaking hole. Shit. And then I'm going to put one over here. Got to make sure it lines up. There we go. It'll be good. Put it right here before this hole. Man, there's a lot of holes over here. What the hell? And then we got to put this one lined up with both that one and this one to make a perfect... What are they called? Trapezoid. No? That's not a trapezoid. Trapezoid has 4 sides but can be slanted. This one has to be perfectly straight. But we do need to make this up a level, actually. So, do we have any dirt? Yeah, we have some dirt. This one has to be up. Has to be on the same level. And boom. You right click on it and you got yourself a guide to show you if it lights up like this. That means it is working properly. And sometimes you'll have it set up working properly and it will still not work when you right click on it. And that usually means you have to go around and replace every single one because this mod used to be, at least, bugged as hell. So let's go ahead and place our quarry. You place the quarry right next to one of the landmarks and boom, it'll put the outline for the quarry exactly where those landmarks were. And you can go around and pick up all your landmarks now. Sometimes it won't knock them off, so you just gotta pick it up. So you're good now. We're good to go. All we have to do is give this thing power. So we'll put our engine down next to it. like so. And it's not even facing, which worries me. It worries me that it's not automatically facing this quarry. So I'm going to have to figure it. Maybe these won't work with it. Hopefully they do, though. And we'll put the node on the top of it, even though I'm not sure it's going to work, but hopefully it will. It's all trial and error here because I'm using mods that I'm not used to using for this sort of thing. So let's go over here, go down one, and we'll make it a little bit further away actually. Here we go, like this. There's one, and we'll go ahead and put another one right here. And we'll put this like so. There we go. And I believe there's a way to turn these into sorting things, but oh, here we go. Here's our first. I knew once the darkness hit, we were going to be in trouble out here in the middle of nowhere. But anyway, so I'm gonna go get a wrench for this. I'm gonna go get lava to power it. Hey, fucking guy, what's up? What's up? Hey, it's working. So as predicted before in the previous episode where we did this, there does actually have to be conduits or wires between these, between the engine and whatever you're trying to hook it up. So I went back to the base and got some leadstone energy conduits that were left over from our previous working with engines down in the basement. And look at it go. It's going pretty fucking fast actually. And I think this one will be more than enough to power our quarry. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Go eat. There's a million places you can eat grass. You don't need to be next to Esh to do it. Even though I do admit that whenever I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I actually want to consume mounds of grass and other shrubbery. So I don't blame you too much, but at the same time, I'm trying to record here. Piece of shit. So it's already digging. Look at this. Holy crap. It's going really fast. I am a little bit worried that we're going to run out of magma pretty fast, so let's see. As you can see, it's going down 10 per second or so. Let me a little bit quicker. So it is a little bit worrying, but the good thing about lava is I can just go back and get some more. Unfortunately, you can't make an endless lava supply like you can with water. So we're just going to keep going down to the mines until we get our infinite lava source situated from the nether. Ugh. It's going to be an ordeal. 1 pearl, 4 blaze rods, some obsidian, and a cauldron. This stuff is pretty. Everything except for the blaze rods are pretty easy to get. The problem with the blaze rods, you have to find. Oh, look at this, blaze essences. How do you make these? The only problem with the blaze rods is that you have to be able to find a fortress in the nether, which is unfortunate. Looks like the only thing we can really do here, yeah. So we'll have to go to the nether. I think that's probably one of the next things we're going to do is go to the nether on an adventure. Look at this thing go. The good thing about the nether, though, is that there's more stuff to do down there. So even if we can't find another fortress, which is highly likely because they're fucking hard to find usually, unless you get really lucky, is there's going to be ore down there that we can only get in the nether, like cobalt and stuff, and those are really good for tools. So at least we'll have the ability to find that stuff, even if we can't find what we actually want. And once we have the blaze rods, we should be able to, if we just keep one, we should be able to use the mimicry mod to continue to make some. We're going to need at least 8 blaze rods for the 2 ender tanks, and maybe even another ender tank after that, just so we have a portable one, because we're going to want 1 at our base, 1 in the nether, and then maybe 1 to go with our quarry, so we can keep pumping it in to our engine here. Look at this thing go, though. Holy shit. So this is going to keep the chunk loaded, though. So even if we're far away, it will continue to run. Now, a single-player game, you still have to keep your game open, because once you quit, it's acting like the server is actually shutting down. So you can't just leave it going. Whereas the normal multiplayer server will stay up. It will pretend like there's a person online in this quarry. Single-player games are going to quit. So we have to make sure, if I want this thing to run, I'll have to keep it up and keep myself in like the house or something. Look at it go though. It's going fucking fast, man. It's not going like amazingly fast, but it's going pretty fucking fast though. It's already on. It's already gone like 3 or 4 layers down. That's cray-cray. Ain't it, Shay? Anyway. Oh shit, I forgot to check and see if this is actually working. It is. It does seem to be functioning correctly, even though there is some blocks being popped out, which is a little bit... Oh, I see what's happening. So this transfer node is not the best, actually. It's having a problem transferring fast enough, so anytime... that's a problem. That is definitely a problem. So what we're going to do is... I'm just going to stick this stuff in here. We're going to have to make some pipes. Let's see if we can make some pipes here. The good news is we don't need a pump or an engine for this anymore because stripes, transport pipes. I think we're just going to need to look up the word transport. Here we go. There we go. Transport pipe. It should be glass and cobble or whatever you want to make it out of. Yeah, still is. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go make some. We'll come back and fix this for good. It'll be perfect then. We can put a lot of the stuff away. Oh, what a beautiful fucking day it is. What a beautiful motherfucking day it is. Jesus Christ. So we just need to hook the pipes up and then our quarry system will be complete. Of course, there is things we can do to upgrade it. Because those chests are going to be filled in no time. We have to figure out if we want to actually take the time to set up a recycler to recycle all the dirt and the cobblestone we're going to get and all the useless stuff that we're never going to use, or if we just want to like dump it into a void chest. I've also been curious to see if you can actually pipe things into the trash can, because the trash can is even better than the void chest really, because it's an instant deletion of anything that is even remotely close to it. You don't have to wait for it to do it. It's just like fucking delete a stack in one click, which is cray-cray. But it would be even more overpowered if you could actually put a pipe to it and it would actually work. So I'm curious to see if maybe we can just make a freaking trash can instead of a void chest and just use that. There are so many monsters. This is a terrible situation we're in right now. Looks like my engine's already out of fucking lava. Oh my god. Holy shit! What is happening here? Why are there so many? Oh my god. I'm gonna die. I am going to die. I'm gonna die. I know what the issue is here as well. Yep, dead. So the problem is the quarry keeps the chunk loaded while you're gone, and the mobs only spawn on areas that aren't certain amount of that aren't within a certain range of a player. And because we weren't there, it just became, oh my god, it just became a buttfuck city. Oh my god. I don't even know if I want to go over there and get my stuff now. I'm just gonna build some iron armor because there's no way I'm gonna get it in there without any armor on. The only reason I'm going back to get that stuff is because it had my diamonds in there, which I'm stupid for even bringing. I don't know why. I'm gonna sleep and then I'm gonna go over there. So really, I don't need the armor, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I think it's about the same as the bronze armor I had on. I wish I didn't. Alright, we're gonna sleep and then I'm gonna head over there and get my fucking stuff back. God damn it. So we're heading back. I'm almost there. I'm hoping that there's not very many left. They should have despawned at some point because we're so far away, but at the same time, I don't expect anything like that to happen. Because that would be too easy. That would be too easy. Oh, thank God. Everybody's gone. Oh my, there were so many. There were so fucking many people there. Holy shit, that were a lot of enemies that we just had to confront. Alright, so I have to make sure I have enough room for this stuff here. I'm gonna go ahead and toss some of this junk out. Bones and string and brains. Seeds. Alright, where is is that it? Is that all of our stuff? Yeah, I think that is all of our stuff, actually. The sheep fucker broke in the middle of that fight, which might be one of the reasons we didn't kill as many as we hoped. Oh my God, that was my fault. I'm stupid as hell. I'm sorry. I should get that tattooed on my ass. I'm stupid as hell. I'm sorry. Because that's fucking my motto. My life motto. So we're out of lava. That's why it stopped. So that is worrying, because it didn't get very far before it was out of 3 buckets of lava, which isn't completely full. We can fit 4, but at the same time, that would only give us a few more layers, probably, which is not good. So we're going to have to figure out a way to get our lava in. So that's next time. We're going to be going to the Nether to find all the materials we need to get our lava ender tank set up. And that doesn't mean, you know, that's just the beginning. We need the tanks, but then we also need the pump and so forth. And so it's a whole ordeal. So we'll figure that out. And what was I doing now? I was going to go ahead and end the episode by getting our item arrangement here where we can pump our items. Now this stuff is perfect for fluids. Instead of it replaces an aqueous accumulator perfectly if you can make a liquid transfer node. It also works perfectly for the MFE computer sorting system, but for this quarry, not so much. Not so much. Okay, so we're gonna start with. I'm just gonna start with one of these. Give it a bunch, and then here is where I'll stop and replace it with the stone. Oh, it doesn't hook up? What? 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 Alright, well that sucks. Why don't they connect? Maybe there's a certain one that connects things. Crossover, I bet that's what it is. Stupid. Alright, that's fine though. We have enough. I think we have enough gold to finish this off with all gold. Hell yeah. Rich as hell, son. Make my pipes out of gold. Look at this. It'll work. It'll work once we hook it back up and get more power to it. It will function correctly now. Oops. Look at this. Already this much dirt and stuff, and half of that stuff probably went onto the floor. Yeah. So now we're good to go. We can end this episode knowing that we have a quarry up and the system is set up functioning correctly. All we need now is a consistent source of lava to get it going and continue to go until it's done. Look at this fucking. That's probably one of the guys that killed me. That's probably the guy that killed me. I'm gonna murder that fucking guy so hard. He is going to actually shit his pants. He doesn't have any pants on, so he's probably just gonna shit whatever area he's standing in. But he will, in fact, lose his bowels, which brings me to the next fault in that plan. He probably doesn't have any bowels because he's a goddamn skeleton. But he's dead now, so it doesn't matter. We can pretend that he shat his pants. That's right. We're desecrating his memory by pretending that not only did he have pants, but he shat in them whenever he died. Lost control of all of his bowels the moment he died and shat his pretend pants. And that, my friends, is a perfect place and a perfect way to end this episode, because I shat my pants several times throughout the making of this episode for different reasons. Just shat my pants out of anger, shat my pants out of fear, shat my pants because I died. It was just a festival of pants shitting. The shit panting shit pantsing fest? Pants shitting fest. Yeah, that's better. Pants shitting fest 2014. That's what this was. So until next time, when we go to the Nether and get all of our stuff, hopefully, I'm Esh. This is EchPlays. This is Esh's Lab with the Feed the Beast Monster Pack. You can find out all the information about the pack that I'm using in the About section below the video. If you like the series, hit the like button. If you want to make sure you don't miss any of the future content here on EchPlays, hit subscribe. That always helps. And until next time, as always, play on.